Yes, 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 yes. It's all about sport on this channel. I tell you, people, this is ISTV Sport Banter Corner. This great man introducing NubianPrinz. What's going on, bro? Welcome to ISTV crew. This is how we do it. This is how we roll. It's all about banter on sport. All right, come on. Big up. If you're watching this for the first time, what are you waiting for? Subscribe to the channel. Genius guy is here. Talented NubianPrinz. It's gonna go all the way to banter. Oh my goodness. It is what it is. Welcoming this great guy once again. Big up. Bro, you're welcome to the show. All right, come on, let's do this. Welcoming this great guy once again. NubianPrinz. Let's do this.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is another edition of TSTV Sports Banter Corner with the NubianPrinz. You know how we do it. Clubs will cook banter. We will serve it to you hot, fresh, juicy, just how you want it. That is what we are here for. I mean, let's before people start laughing at us, let us laugh at ourselves first. I mean, you know, at the weekend, clubs cooked banter as usual. In fact, it was for some it was jollof banter, for others it was beans banter. Anyway, some supplied premium banter. And what am I here for? I'm here to give it to you, serve it to you hot and fresh. And where am I going to start from? I mean, banter was everywhere. It was a banterful weekend, from Chelsea to Arsenal to Ireland to I mean, it was banter. Even Napoli gave us banter. It was banter everywhere. And of course, and the banter self touched those that, you know, all those bookie guys, they like to make money. Banter even touched them. Everybody, the tickets caught everywhere. It was a banterful weekend. Where do I start from? For Arsenal, I mean, you would have thought that they would have learned their lessons against Liverpool, but yet again, they repeated the same error against West Ham. Now they've dropped 2 points. And this one, I'm even bantering myself, because how do I explain? I've been bragging Arsenal will win the league with games to spare, but what is going to happen now? It looks like Arsenal might have to settle for winning the league with minutes to spare. That is even if they get to win the league after all, because I mean, it's so painful. Now Manchester City are breathing heavily down our neck, and I mean, I mean, they're already in a beast mode, and it looks like Arsenal, that elephant on the tree, don't they look like the tree when they cut small. It looks like the elephant might fall down, but I hope so. I hope it does not fall down, because I mean, it's going to be serious. Because as I am now, as an Arsenal fan, I will happily take winning the title with minutes to spare, even with seconds to spare. After all, Man City did with Aguero. Even last season, Man City did it with I mean, they had to win it with minutes to spare. Don't forget that Aston Villa took a 2-goal lead before they rallied, and you know, they were able to find the winner through, you know, Gundogan's capping late on in the game. So why not? I mean, if City could do it twice in, you know, the 6 times they've won it since they fell on money, why can't Arsenal do it this time around? So I don't care really. And as for Chelsea, I mean, how do you explain this? It has been from one funny loss to another sad loss to another unfortunate loss. It has been from funny to sad to unfortunate under Lampard. Since Lampard took over, I mean, if you say Graham Potter could not dance, Lampard cannot even stand up, because how do you explain? He has been going from one level of loss to another level of loss. The loss keeps getting funny, because I mean, he started with Wolves, he lost, then he went to Real Madrid, he shocked Kane, then yesterday on Saturday against Brighton and Hove Albion, he shocked Kane. And two of those, okay, one of those shopping Kane has been at Stamford Bridge. Two has been away. One that was at the Molineux, the other one was at Santiago Bernabeu. But that's the one at the weekend was right there at Stamford Bridge. He shopped serious Kane. I mean, but at least if you cannot celebrate win, you cannot celebrate draw, at least you celebrate one goal. Finally Lampard was able to, under Lampard Chelsea were able to finally get a goal, even though the goal sef e be like say one Brighton player help the ball enter net, because I mean that shot from Gallagher was very very slow and very sluggish and very weak. The goalkeeper would have just caught it so easily, but thankfully for that deflection he entered. But Brighton no talk say lie Brighton say wait say Brighton came back, they hit them back big 2 goals from Welbeck got a goal, and of course they got a winner much later on. So through Encore, the guy that came off from the bench. So for Chelsea, it's so sad. And it looks like, initially Chelsea, will they make top 4? Then top 4 slipped up. Then they say, Chelsea, will they make top 6? Maybe Europa League, they go take and rub body. Europa League messed up again. They say, okay, Chelsea, maybe we will make do with Conference League, or be like, say, Conference League self. No sure now, because Brighton, Fulham, all those guys, Brentford self, Aston Villa, those guys don't draw themselves at all. Now I can't look like, okay. Even if you cannot go to Europe, at least finish in the first half of the table. But that one don't look say it's looking very unlikely now. Okay. If you cannot even finish in the first half of the table, okay, finish in 11th position at least. Lead from the second half of the table. That one even looks like very very unlikely, because at this time, if you look at the table, you see that Chelsea looks closer to the relegation zone than to even the middle table. So I mean, and in the remaining 7 games left this season, they have Arsenal to play, they have Brighton to play, they have Arsenal to play, they have Chelsea to play, they have Manchester United to play, they have Newcastle to play, they have Nottingham Forest to play. They have Bournemouth to play. Who will they beat? It looks like if Chelsea are not careful, because all the teams that I've listed now, Arsenal fighting for the title, they need to win all their remaining games if they want to stand the chance of winning the title. City fighting for the title, they need to win all their remaining games if they want to stand the chance of winning the title. Newcastle, they need to win all their remaining games if they want to make Champions League places. Manchester United, they need to win all their remaining games if they need to make Champions League places. Chelsea, they part of the game. Bournemouth, they need to win all their remaining games if they must survive. Nottingham Forest, they need to win all their remaining games if they must survive. And all of them, they play Chelsea. Can you now see that what I don't pass Gary for Chelsea? It looks like Chelsea might just end up in the drop zone. Now, I was mentioning in my intro that Alan also gave us premium quality banter at the weekend when he scored 2 goals again. I mean, how do you explain? First season, he has already scored 32 goals. I could remember that season when Ronaldo scored 31 Premier League goals. Everybody was well, Ronaldo best in after jollof rice, Ronaldo best in after fresh bread, Ronaldo best in after pavato, Ronaldo best in after ice cream, Ronaldo best in... But Alan, very first season, shatter everything. He has already scored 32 Premier League goals now. He will be the very first player to score 32 Premier League goals since Premier League reverted back to 20 teams, no longer 22 teams. And this guy still has at least 7 Premier League matches to play. Who knows? He might just be hitting 40 Premier League goals, which is unprecedented. So the best of Ronaldo now looks like it's even behind Haaland. Looks like his very first season, he has left it behind him. I mean, how else do we explain? So nobody can be gloating and say, Ronaldo is the best thing after fresh bread. Ronaldo is the best thing after African jollof. Ronaldo is the best thing after Nigerian jollof. No, Haaland looks like the best thing after all of those things. Banter everywhere. Let's talk about Tottenham Hotspur. Another banter. Another banter. Penultimate weekend, they robbed Brighton. You remember that fight between Stellini and De Zerbi at the touchline? You know the comments afterwards. You know what happened. You know when PGMOL came out and they were apologizing, that they were sorry that they denied Brighton a clear penalty, that Tottenham's goal should not have stood, blah 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 blah. Anyways, plenty apology cannot return the points. The points were lost. Thankfully, Brighton got back their points against Chelsea. They got 3 points. And Tottenham Hotspur, they lost at the new White Hart Lane Stadium against Bournemouth. It was even interesting. It was even the manner of the loss that was banterful. I mean, Spurs got the lead, Bournemouth equalized, Bournemouth took the lead, Spurs equalized. And final minute. Let me hear you say final minute. That Bournemouth guy struck. I mean, when they say it takes 2 to tango, I will say it takes 3 to Django. Django. That was the name of the guy that did it. Django simply Django'd the goal. 10 minutes. I mean, it broke the heart of Spurs fans. Now, it looks like top 4 for Spurs. He's dangling. Top 4 for Spurs is dangling. It looks like Spurs cannot make top 4 as it stands. If they don't make top 4, will they be able to keep Harry Kane? But does Harry Kane even look like a player that has ambition? It looks like for Harry Kane, let me just be shattering goals record. Do you know this season Harry Kane has 24 Premier League goals? If there was no Haaland, of course he would have been leading the goal scorers, but there is Haaland. So even Golden Boot no dey there for him. But anyway, for Spurs, let him keep extending their goal scoring record. I doubt who will come and shatter those records. At least it's something. If you cannot win titles, at least be winning individual awards. It's part of the ambition. I mean, so many. I forgot to tell you about. In fact, the weekend opened on a banterful note. On a banterful note, what happened? Aston Villa gave Newcastle serious lesson. You see that Unai Emery, I don't understand. I mean, how can you catch a Champions League chasing team and beat them 3-0 at this crucial time of the season? He walloped them. Watkins, that guy could have scored that trick. They denied him first goal. He scored 2 extra. It could have been hat-trick for Haaland. It could have been hat-trick for Watkins. It could have been 4-0 for Aston Villa. But anyway, it was 3-0. Clean sheet, and of course 3 maximum points. They dented the hopes of Newcastle, which means Newcastle must win all their remaining games. Do I need to remind you that Newcastle still have Arsenal to play this season? Arsenal must play Newcastle. They must beat each other. They must beat each other. I don't know how they would do it, but they must beat each other if they must get what they are hoping for. So I mean, and finally, I will round off with this. Osimhen, Napoli disappointed bookmakers at the weekend. Bookmakers, bookies, punters, our weekend now. Your ticket don't cut. I know. This ticket cut. It cuts from Premier League. It cut to Syria. I mean, how would you carry Napoli and say Napoli will not score? A lot of them say Napoli just do 1.5. Napoli just score 1 goal. Napoli did not score. 0-0. 0-0. People don't cry tire. Bayern 1-1. Dortmund 3-3. Tickets cut everywhere. But anyway, it was a banterful weekend. I mean, so it was fun. It was fun. Goals galore, points, disappointments. Success for some, disappointment for others. But for Chelsea, we don't even understand. They said Tuchel did not know how to dance. They bought Graham Potter. They said Graham Potter cannot dance well. They chased him. They bought what's that one's name? Salto. They said that one too dey salty. They remove and come bring back Lampard. Lampard said that one dey on top losing streak. Make them just draw. At least if they draw now, they go celebrate. See, at least they don't get something. But as it stands now, draw know they come. We know they come. That's also lost in the money. But anyway, I catch you same time next week. Of course, you know there's Champions League this week, so definitely it's going to be a bumper package. And of course, we're going to serve you premium quality banter. That's what I'm here for. Let me take the clubs will cook the banter. Me, I will serve it. And of course, you will enjoy it. See you. Catch you next week. Don't forget, this is TSTV. This is the Banter Corner, and hi, the NubianPrinz.
I tell you, people, that guy is crazy. It is what it is. This is how far we can go. Alright, smash the like on the video. Big up NubianPrinz, the baddest nigga in the building. Alright, on this road.